about the drama in Denver on Sunday night? The Kansas City Chiefs needed a replay review touchdown late in regulation, and then a favorable bounce on Cairo Santos' game-winning field goal off the upright in overtime. If the season ended today, the Broncos would lose a tiebreak with the Miami Dolphins for the number 6 seed. But it doesn't end today. The defending Super Bowl champs can get a leg up next week at Jacksonville, while the Chiefs go to Atlanta for a showdown with the Falcons. What better way for Oakland Raiders quarterback Derek Carr to boost his MVP resume than leading a rally to beat the guy who won it a year ago? Carr's been unbelievable when the Raiders have been tied or trailing. Did it again in Sunday's victory over Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. Raiders still one game up in the AFC West over the Chiefs. They host a tough Buffalo Bills team next. Biggest shock on Sunday had to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense dominating the Seattle Seahawks in a 14-5 victory. Tampa's hanging one game back of the Falcons right now. Mike Evans is playing at a fantastic level at receiver. Jameis Winston rolling along pretty good now in his second season. And the Bucs have a little bit more balance with Doug Martin in the backfield again. They'll need all the offensive firepower they can get next week against Phillip Rivers and the Chargers at San Diego, while the Seahawks go home and can all but seal the NFC West with a victory over the Panthers. Several teams that were widely predicted to be in the playoff field really had their work cut out for them now. The Panthers after their loss at Oakland, the Arizona Cardinals after a loss at Atlanta, the Cincinnati Bengals after a loss at Baltimore, and you can also toss in the Los Angeles Rams as a team that at least was expected to be competitive this season, and now 4-7 after a blowout loss against the New Orleans Saints. Houston Texans quarterback Brock Osweiler heard boos during a home loss to the Chargers on Sunday, and I get it. The Texans' offense can be very, very frustrating to watch right now. It doesn't feel like a first-place team, but that's what the Texans are. And don't forget this, a complicated offense that Osweiler is trying to integrate into with Coach Bill O'Brien down there in Houston. He's working with a bunch of young, inexperienced receivers who are still learning how to get open in the NFL. Bottom line, 3 interceptions, 13 points. Those numbers are not good enough. The good news for Osweiler and company, next week they go to Green Bay and face a Packers defense that can't stop anybody right now.